It's a busy day. We talk with the bowling team as they gear up for tonight's meet. We have one of our very own signing to play softball at the next level. Bree sits down with Coach Hurt as he completes his 44th year of coaching. We'll catch some of his story. And last but not least, we'll wrap the day with the special performance by Talazia Harris. It's Friday, November 19th, 2021. Thanksgiving break starts this afternoon, but EVTV starts now. Welcome to Eagle Vision for Friday, November 19th, 2021. I'm Tate, and today's top story highlights our bowling team as they prepare for their second meet tonight at Strike Zone.
I'm here with
Jacory.
All right, Jacory, how long have you been bowling for?
For not that long competitively. You know, you go, it's fun sometimes.
What was your best game or score ever?
155.
Can you explain that a little bit more?
A strike is worth 20. A spare is worth however many pins you hit, plus 10. And then all the pins count as one.
Explain how the county bowling meets work.
So there's 5 teams there. There's Center Hill, Lewisburg, us, Horn Lake, South Haven, and DC. We play 3 games, and they add up the entire team's score to figure out who wins the game.
What's the score you got to get to win?
It's just whoever has the highest.
Jacory, do you enjoy playing bowling competitively?
Yeah, it's fun whether you win or lose.
When's the next bowling meet?
Tonight at 4:30.
Where at?
Strike Zone.
We had a softball player signed to play at the next level this week. Here's Ileana with the story.
Hey everyone, I'm Ileana and I'm here with
Juliana.
And today Juliana is signing to
Mississippi Delta Community College.
Juliana plays softball and her position is
Middle infield.
Juliana, what are you majoring in at Mississippi Delta?
I really am not sure, but I think I'm going to do dental hygiene or radiology.
When you go to Mississippi Delta, what are you most excited for?
Probably just experiencing sports and softball and like life in general just at the college level. I'm super excited.
We've been getting to know our teachers throughout the years with the segment we call Stories. Coach Hurt has just completed his 44th season of football. Bree sat down with him a few days ago. Full disclosure, the original interview was too long for this show. You can catch the full clip on our YouTube channel.
Where did you grow up?
Well, I actually was born in Laurel, Mississippi, and then we moved to Cleveland, Mississippi when I was like 18 months old. And so that's where I went to high school, and that's basically where I call home. And son of a Baptist preacher. And so we lived, my dad was pastor of a church for 26 years. And so I have 3 brothers. 4 boys, no girls, and so it was an exciting household.
Tell us about your years in high school.
My years in high school, they were pretty good. I'm the third of 4 boys, so I had 2 older brothers that had gone through high school before me, so I knew a little bit about it, and then both of them were in college when I was in high school, so I was able to visit them in college, so I knew there was something past high school, but I did play sports and played all of the sports, football, basketball, baseball, and had a little success doing that. So I had a good high school career. Probably could have done better academically than I did, but I did well enough to get into college.
What was your favorite sport to play?
Well, obviously football was good, and baseball. We had a really good baseball pro. We were good in football as well, but my second year, or my sophomore year, we won a state baseball championship, and I was fortunate enough to start on that team. And then my senior year, we won the district every year, and I actually started as a ninth grader, but had a good coach and won the state championship my sophomore year, and then played for the state championship my senior year, and got beat in a 2 out of 3 series. So football was really good. We had some winning teams, but you kind of have to, when you win a state title and get to that level in baseball, that was fun as well.
What is the funniest thing that you can think of that happened to you in high school?
Well, it wasn't funny to me at the time, but it was funny to everybody else, because I played fullback in high school, and I didn't carry the ball very much, but I was really like a guard blocking for a good tailback. But they threw me a pass out in the flat, and I caught it, and I was probably around midfield, and I was wide open, and I caught it, and I started running down the field. There's nobody in front of me, and all of a sudden, I guess my body was going faster than my feet could go, and I just absolutely fell down in the middle of the field with nobody around me, and cost myself a touchdown. It was funny later, but it wasn't funny at the time.
How did you choose your future profession? Did you originally plan on being a teacher?
Well, for me personally, I've had, obviously, in my opinion, coaching is teaching. And obviously, coaching is what drew me to the teaching aspect of it, but what drew me more was trying to help young people. And as I said earlier, I didn't have the best experience on the football field in high school, and so I was determined to do it different.
What was your first coaching job?
My first coaching job was, I was assistant ninth grade coach at Clinton High School, and that was my first job, and I always wanted to get into college coaching, and I was fortunate enough to do that. But my first job was not ninth grade coach, assistant ninth grade coach. And then I moved up to the varsity as an assistant the next 2 years. And my third year, I really thought I was in the money, because my salary hit $10,000. And so I was actually making $10,000 to teach and coach. And another little interesting fact, my first job was I taught English.
What's something outside of school that you are passionate about?
I really like golf, and used to play golf as much as I could. And then I actually have 2 artificial knees, an artificial hip, and I have 4 anchors in my right shoulder from a rotator cuff tear. So over the last 3 or 4 years, that's kind of, I guess I had my first knee done like 5 years ago. So I can play golf, but I just haven't played that much. But I do like sports. But interesting enough, Mr. Lewis and I have talked a little bit about this, but one of my hobbies is I really enjoy listening to documentaries of music and bands and rock and roll or whatever, and kind of learning about how the band got started and what caused them to break up, and then also love to travel. My wife and I do, and I love Broadway shows. I love Broadway musicals, and so there again, that may, along with the English, that may be a little surprising that a football coach likes Broadway shows, but I do, and I have a really high respect for the arts.
What do you love about this school?
Well, the thing I like the most, and I know people say this, but the people. And I enjoy coming to the school. I enjoy seeing people. I enjoy talking to people. Just the relationships with the teachers and the students. And I'm not talking about just the football players. I'm talking about in the classroom or whatever. And it's just a nice place to come and hopefully make a difference or maybe help somebody. And that's why I got into this business, mainly to help people and help young people. And the biggest pleasure I have gotten over the years, the wins, the losses, and all of that, the games come and go. But I'm at that point now where, seeing how young guys turn into young men, and guys you've coached over the years, they keep up with you and they're successful and things like that. That's what gives me the most joy, and maybe helping young coaches, and so I try to do that. I certainly don't know everything, but I have been through a lot of the wars, and if I can help somebody not make the same mistake I did or help them in something, I just enjoy helping people.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we're moving fast. If your library books are due November 22nd and 26th, turn them in November 19th. Students will be allowed to check out books between November 29th and December the 3rd. Those books will be due by the end of the semester. If you wish to sign up for book club, stop by the library this week before first block to sign in. All you have to do is sign your name and grade. The book club will begin in January 2022. And now, a performance by Talazia Harris.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out. Mountain, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, high like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus, athletic schedule. We'll see you after Thanksgiving break. Eat a lot of turkey. Have a nice day.